What's up guys, Manny from iTech224. Apple just had their event and they released a whole slew of new products. So they released a lot of things. I'm going to try to go through it as fast as possible and I'm going to try to cover everything, but of course there's probably going to be something that slips through. So if that happens, I'll try to fix it. If not, then just bear with me. Now they started off, of course, talking about how well they're doing. So they had talked about their new Apple stores, talked about how much their app store is being used, how many devices they've sold, all that good stuff. The basic gist of it is Apple's doing well, they're making a lot of money, and that's to be expected. Now after that, they announced the new iPhone 5. So pretty much everything that we've seen in the leaked photos has come to fruition. Everything is pretty much the same as what we expected. We have a two-tone design made out of glass and aluminum, no plastic here, and it looks to be very, very nice. We come in two versions, a white and a black. The black is a anodized black aluminum, and the white is a bare aluminum. So it looks really nice, and the design has really grown on me over the past few months, and I really like it. Now on the front we have a new 4-inch screen. It is the same width, but it is taller. Now they wanted to stick with the feel of the phone in your hand, but still give you some more real estate. I'm really glad they did that because I have weird hands, as many of you know, and the iPhone is about as big as I can go before I stop being able to use it. So I'm really glad that they did this. It's nice to get a new phone. It's going to be really nice to watch videos on it. Widescreen videos are going to look great. It is very close to a 16:9 aspect ratio. And of course on this display we still have the new Retina display, and it looks really nice. Now underneath it is powered by a new A6 chip, and it is not the A5X like we might have been expecting, but it is a brand new A6. They did a demo of playing Real Racing 3 from EA, and it looked to be really nice. The graphics were almost console quality, so that just gives you an idea of how powerful this phone is. Now on the front of the device we have a new camera. It is a FaceTime HD 720p camera with face recognition, so it looks really nice, definitely better than the VGA that we had before. If you flip it over, you see the new camera. It is still 8 megapixels, but it is a backside illuminated sensor, and it's supposed to be a lot better. Has 1080p recording with better video stabilization and better color representation. So the camera, it looks to be a good upgrade. Nothing super big like we had from the 4 to 4S or the 3GS to 4, but it seems to be a really nice upgrade, and the camera looks really nice. Also in the camera we have now unlocked the panorama view, and we can also take photos while taking a video, so that's really nice to have. And the new panorama view seems to be really nice. The way they executed it seems to work really well, and it actually yields a 28 megapixel picture, so it's going to be really nice. Now we actually have 3 microphones on this iPhone, and one is on the back by the camera, one is on top, and one is on the bottom. So this is going to give you really good noise cancellation, and is really going to give you some crisp noise and audio for the other person on the other line. Now the one big thing is that it now has 4G LTE, so we're going to have some huge speed increases compared to what we had before. It's supposed to be faster than Wi-Fi, which is great because that's amazing speed. So it's going to be available on AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint here in the US, and a variety of places around the world. Now on the bottom of the device you'll see that we have the new Lightning port. Now this is their new connector. No longer do we have the 30 pin. Now we have this new connector, and it's really small, really nice. And one great thing is that you can flip-flop it. So if you put it in up, it's going to work. If you put it upside down, it's going to work still. So that's really great. Kind of takes away some of that frustration that everyone has from plugging in cables. Now the price point for this is staying the same as the iPhone 4S. You get a 16 gigabyte for $199, 32 gigabyte for $299, and 64 for $399. So those are great prices, same prices as what we had before, but everything gets moved down as it did before. So now the 4S is now $100 on contract, and the iPhone 4 is free on contract. So that's a really great lineup that they have now. The pre-orders for the new iPhone are going to be starting on September 14th, and they're going to be shipping on September 21st, so that's very soon, and I'm very excited. They also talked about iOS 6, and it is going to be coming out on September 19th to all the supported devices, so that's really nice. We're going to be getting all the new features of iOS 6 on September 19th. So after that, they talked about new iTunes. So they did a whole redesign of iTunes. It looks really nice. It's a whole bunch of album view, so you can just navigate it a lot easier, and it looks a lot cleaner than what was before, and it's said to be a lot better than what we had in iTunes before. I personally never really had a problem with iTunes. It's a little slow sometimes, but I really enjoy it. It works for listening to music to me, so never really had a problem, but a lot of people do have a problem, and this new design seems to be really nice. One feature that is really cool is when you're playing back music, it actually shows you what track is up next, and you can rearrange it, you can add to it. So that's really nice for when you're playing music, say at a party or something like that. You can just switch it around and make sure that the music is playing is something that you actually want. The new iTunes is going to be shipping sometime in October, so look forward to that. After iTunes, they talked about the new iPods. So they started off talking about the new Nano. So bye-bye is my Nano watch. Now we have a 2.5-inch multi-touch screen, and we have a home button on it. So it looks really nice, has kind of an iOS feel to it, although it is not iOS. We have rounded icons now instead of a square, and it looks really nice, and it also has Bluetooth on the inside, so you're going to be able to stream audio to anything that has Bluetooth connectivity. It also comes in a whole bunch of different colors, so it's really nice. It's definitely a big upgrade, because before the iPod Nano wasn't really something that I would have bought over, say, the iPod Touch. It just wasn't really a good music player in my opinion. But this one seems to be a lot better. You can watch video on it again, so that's a really good thing. It is widescreen, so that's great. And it looks to be a solid upgrade. Now that is available in a 16GB model for $149 and will be available in October. After that, they talked about the new iPod Touch. On this iPod Touch, we have a whole new design. Gone is the chrome on the back that gets scratched. Now it is a raw aluminum, and it also comes in colors. So it is really nice. Seems to be really durable and really well designed. On the front, we have the front-facing camera, of course, which is a 720p HD FaceTime camera as well, and we get the same 4-inch screen that we get on the iPhone 5. On the back, we have a 5-megapixel camera with backside illumination, face detection, and image stabilization with 1080p recording. Looks to be very nice, and it's definitely a solid upgrade from the camera that was previously there. On the bottom of the device, there's a little pin that you can actually put a lanyard in, so you can carry it around, and if you accidentally drop it, it's going to be on your wrist safely so you don't actually hit it on the floor, and that seems to be really nice. It ships with all the different colors, and the colors match. Now this new iPod Touch comes in two versions, the 32GB for $299 and a $399 version for 64GB. The iPod Shuffle is the same, they just updated the colors. And they also are keeping the 4th generation iPod Touch around, so those are going to be there at a reduced price. So guys, that is pretty much it for everything that Apple talked about. We have a new iPhone, we have iOS 6, we have new iTunes, and new iPods. So that seems to be a really good update for this event. It wasn't revolutionary like people were expecting, but honestly, every single Apple event, everyone's expecting more than actually comes. I'm really happy with it. I'm definitely going to be getting the new iPhone 5. Pre-order starts September 14th for that. And I will definitely be getting one. Let me know what you guys think about this event and what happened in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about the new products. I hope to get my hands on some of the new products and show you guys. I'll definitely be getting the new iPhone 5, so keep a lookout for that. Again, my name is Matt from iTech224, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.